Today we're going through some of the biggest, fattest, juiciest cards that you can find in any pack right now. We're looking at some new products. Prismatic Evolution has some big new drops coming out tomorrow, so I'm going to show you guys what's coming out. Stick around. We'll start off with Prismatic Evolutions Elite Trainer boxes. Now, do not be deceived by this, thinking that these boxes are $100 now. Real quick before we get too deep, if you want to win some Prismatic Evolutions, I will be live tomorrow at 6 p.m. Friday. That's this Friday. So come by the live stream, check it out, hang out. I'll have lots of stuff available in the shop, and we'll rip and go crazy and do giveaways. You know, we're doing it all, baby. Friday. See you there. $98.50. That's $14.99 with shipping, okay? So they're actually not that cheap. It's about $111 right now. But as you can see, the price has fallen pretty dramatically here. Boom, from $155, $51, all the way down to $109. $111 is about normal for what you can get these for now. I think the supply of these is going to start drying up, though. There's a brand new line of Prismatic Evolution stuff coming out tomorrow, which we'll talk about in a little bit. I could see these starting to dry up because people are just ripping through these so fast, and there's no prints really in this foreseeable, like, near future. So now might be a good time to get these at this price, unless you want to wait for the full reprint. I think the price will go down pretty dramatically with the full reprint. I'm thinking they're going to reprint this just like they did 151 specialty set, which means there'll be a lot sitting on the shelves. Like, there'll be just so much of this product that you won't really want it anymore. I hope it doesn't get to that point, but in 151 it did. Over time, the market has always eaten up the product that's come out, but we'll have to see what happens with it. Let's check out Umbreon. Umbreon right here, $1,599, up and down and up and down. The price has gone. At your lowest, you could have got this card still 1,500. Are you serious? Are you serious? So not great. Right now, sitting at about $1,600 for your Umbreon. There are currently 8 listed and 8 sellers. The lowest price anyone got this card for on here was $1,000. I don't know. A lot of people are saying this price is going to go down. I don't see that. Not until the reprints happen. Sylveon EX has taken a bit of a tumble. $500 here, after its initial run at $723. It is a great looking card. Umbreon here at $1,600, $500. Yeah, I think that makes sense, but I could also see this easily being worth double this price. Let's just be real. Umbreon being that high, and then this being the secondary card. $500 seems okay, but I think this card's actually worth quite a bit more. I think $700 was actually more appropriately priced. Because this is kind of like the yin to the yang of the Umbreon. Yeah, everybody loves Umbreon the most, but I could see this still being like $7, $8, $9, even $1,000 card. Here we have the Leafeon EX, $331. A pretty steep fall, down 20% here over the last couple months, or I should say month and a half. 336 originally, so really not that much of a drop. Or I'm sorry, 468. Okay, that is a bit of a drop. Here we go, 371, and the cheapest you could ever got this was $300. I think a lot of people are just moving these as quickly as they can, and I think that is the right play because, as you know, and if you don't know, now you know, these cards will always have more coming into the rotation. As people open packs, there will be more supply coming in. How many do we have on the market here? Current quantity 32. So let me check the Sylveon. Current quantity 25, and there's only 8 Umbreon. So that also tells you kind of why the prices are going the way they're going, because the lower quantity, the higher price. But like I said, when the big reprints happen, there's going to be a lot more of these cards come into rotation, and the price is going to go down because the supply is going to go up. Let's check out the old school Umbreon, the Moonbreon, and this is not even in the right category. This is lightly played. Let's get over to Near Mint here. Near Mint, only 16 available, $1,864 at its peak. Let's see, all-time high? All-time high was now? I guess it's now. Okay. Here you go. The highest price sold behind my big head, $1,998, so $2,000 for this Umbreon. And our original Umbreon is $1,600, so it's getting there already. What's the highest sold? $1,800. This one is having a bit of a run for its money. The price did drop pretty dramatically here recently. I can't say I know why that would happen. Let's see, it was 1723, and then some people were selling it for $1,200. Wow. These are not going to have more in rotation, so the price of these will continue to go up. Yeah, it's a significant dip on this chart. As the time goes by, that dip's going to disappear and the price is just going to keep going up. It's going to look about like here from the 958 down to the 871, right? Yeah, you see a little dip, but add another year to this and the price is just going to keep going up. I thought it'd be interesting to look at the Umbreon Master Ball pattern. Now, this one did take a pretty big hit. Let's see a little closer here. Down 34%. Highest price sold at 600. Currently 42 in rotation. Guys, the quantity of these cards is so low that it does worry me that a whale or someone who has just a lot more money than the rest of us could come in and just buy all these out, and this price would skyrocket, because at $8,000 or at 8 of these, and say they go for $2,000, so that's $16,000. $16,000 is not a lot of money to a millionaire, to a billionaire. It's really not that much. So someone comes in, scoops all these up, price goes through the roof. And I think that is a big thing that people don't talk about is whales have a lot of power in this industry or in this market right now and can flex it as they choose. And if they say you have, $100,000 and you take 16,000, yeah, it's a little bit of that money. And you say, I'm going to go all in on Umbreon. I'm going to buy every single one that's listed right here on TCG Player. Well, of course, the price would skyrocket. You still have plenty of money that you're not worried about, oh, I need to flip these. I need to sell these quick. You could make back your money selling 2, 3, even 4 of these. You sell half of these and say the price had gone up, to $5,000. You're making a ton of money just sitting on this product. And I'm surprised more people don't do it, to be honest, because it does seem like an easy way to make a lot of money if you already have money. All right, I promise we're going to check out the new Prismatic Evolutions items dropping tomorrow. Let's have a quick look at those. First up is the Prismatic Evolutions Mini Tin Display. $245 for this. Wow. Okay. Highest price sold, $279. Lowest, $193. You have a total of 8 tins and 2 packs per tin, so you're looking at about 16 packs. $160 if the packs were $10 each. So to see this going for $245 is pretty wild. It's early FOMO. That's just what it is. The price will go down as more people are able to get these, but these are going to be hard to find. Being such like a nice, clean, specialty sort of item, people really like this. This comes out tomorrow, as well as the surprise box, which is a real life loot crate. A lot of people say Pokemon and gambling go kind of hand in hand. Here you go. Yeah, sure, it's the same idea as opening a pack and hoping for a hit. This is opening an entire box and hoping for just one hit out of the box. The deal with this is it has a mystery promo card inside, and it could be any of the 9 evolutions. It's random, so a lot of people are rolling the dice for this. There are only 4 packs in this item, so if you say, again, the packs are, say, $10, that's $40, so that's double the price for essentially just this box with a promo inside. Yeah, sometimes this FOMO stuff is a little surprising even for me, covering this every week. But yeah, it's a box with dividers, code card, and 4 packs and the promo pack. And the promos are not really all that crazy, but people really like their stamped promos right now. The highest is sold for $124, an average daily sold of 3. So these are moving. The lowest price was $40. And of course, this drops tomorrow as well. I would not buy either of these products right now at these prices. These are going to be things you're going to want to wait on, just like most all of Prismatic Evolutions. I think the Elite Trainer boxes at $100 are not really that bad of a deal if you want to get them now, because it's going to be so long. Like if you really, really want it right now, it's going to be a long time till they print more, just because they're going to have to put all this new stuff in rotation. They said they're going to do it this year. Well, this year has just begun. There's a lot more sets coming. There's the Journey Together, which is coming out right now. There's Team Rocket set coming very soon. They're going to have to, something else is going to have to be taken out of rotation to put Prismatic Evolutions in rotation. Let's take a little look back into the past of Surging Sparks. Yes, I know it just came out really not too long ago, but with so many people talking about Prismatic Evolutions, it's kind of being overlooked. Let's see where the prices are at now, and let's also check out that big, beautiful booty chew. So let's have a look at Surging Sparks. Here's the Elite Trainer box up to $85 now, which is quite the jump up from $70, which it sat at for quite a while through the holiday season. January, we saw a big spike up $10, and now we're sitting at about $85. The reason behind this is one, the extreme FOMO, everybody buying out all of these boxes the second they would hit the stores. This is where the initial sort of hype and the craze really kicked off. Before this, a lot of product was sitting on the shelves. I even saw this product sitting on shelves for weeks and weeks and weeks. I would see it just full stock at Target of Surging Sparks. We're now past that point where people are buying out everything at Target, which is why I can't do my videos where I go look at Target anymore, because I can't find anything myself and nobody wants to watch a video about just a bunch of empty shelves. I think this price will continue to go up for a while. There will be lots of reprints for this, so it will kind of ebb and flow. But I could also see us being sitting in sort of a new meta of, okay, this will start coming out at $60 as long as the hype continues, and I think it will. So a lot of these come out at $55, I think is what it was going for at MSRP. And so this is at 84, so it'll dip down. Like say it comes out right now, this will dip down to like 75, 70. And then once all that product is scooped up, boom, the lines just keeps going back up. So you don't really know how this one's going to play out, especially with the Prismatic Evolution reprints coming through. A lot of people aren't sure like what that's going to take the place of. Could be Surging Sparks. Let's look at Surging Sparks booster boxes. Booster boxes also continuing to go up. You could have got these at $115 and now it's $245. The line just keeps going up, and as it should. There is a low supply of Surging Sparks right now. There are some ancillary products, which means just like, like tins, like randoms, sort of like boxes. We saw like the Ogre Pawnee X box that have Surging Sparks inside. But if you're wanting just straight up booster box, big value, also a collector's item in itself, a booster box, $245 is what it's going for. Very high price, and I think this is just going to keep going up for the next at least few months. Journey Together is going to be taking over all the spots in the stores and the print run right now. I mean, it's already printed, but you know what I mean? Like Surging Sparks, I don't see a big reprint of this coming soon. The Pikachu EX, on the other hand, is staying pretty steady here. We thought this was very surprising that it was so high at $509, and now look at it. It's just staying steady. Yeah, the purchases are going down on it. It's moving a little, $460. The lowest you could have got this for was $278. What a great investment that would have been. Now at $509, ooh, Pikachu EX, the Booty Chew itself, staying strong here. And what I like about this, and I know a lot of people aren't going to like about this, is a lot of the Surging Sparks product has been ripped. There's not a whole lot of product, at least if we look at TCG Player, not a whole lot of product available. And that's why this price is staying so steady. We know how much is in supply right now. Look at this. There's 231, not honestly a very big number, 231 booster boxes. That's really not that much, guys. When you have a hobby where millions of people are interested in it, it's not that much. Someone could burn through all of this product, and I bet you that Pikachu, it might take a tiny dip, but it'll stay steady. The Pikachu EX Near Mint Hollow Foil, now this one has trended downward. It was at $200, now it's $133, still pretty steady. Something to know about these sets is really the big chase cards. Those are the ones you want if you're looking at collecting or investing long term. The standout cards, the Umbreon, the Pikachu EX, the Giratina, like a lot of from Lost Origin, a lot of the standout cards, those are the ones you really want to focus on, because a lot of the other, sort of side cards like this Pikachu, those will stay steady, but they tend to trend downward. $39.87 for this Pikachu EX, not really something all that dramatic to look at, but here you go. There's a difference, the gold one and the regular. I want to briefly touch on Stellar Crown, the set that came out before Surging Sparks, and show you guys something that you may not have seen or considered. So Tarapago CX was considered a big hit, or maybe the hit, in Stellar Crown. 89.94, this has dropped off dramatically. I never thought it was the big hit. I always thought, what is this card? It looks like nothing, right? There's no sort of tangible feeling of like, this is a Pokemon here that I'm looking at. There's no emotional connection to it. If you come back to look at this card years later, no one's really going to know this as well as something like the Squirtle. Now, this is what I've been saying is going to be the standout card, and you should have got this way back at $40 for sure. And I think it's going to continue to go up. The Squirtle and the Bulbasaur here, $84. And where were we at? $30, now up to $84. And that's because, one, these are the original three starters, Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur. Charmander, so this is a 3-set collection of sort of this Pidgey artwork. Same artist did all three of these. The Pidgey in the background for Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and there's Obsidian Flames promo that has a Charizard where he's looking out the window. Those are three really nice cards that people are going to want to have long term. Like a slice of life type of set. And these cards have just continued to go up together. $84 here, $76. Guys, Stellar Crown is a set you're going to want to think about picking up if you have not already. The prices are still pretty reasonable on Stellar Crown. Not a lot of people are looking at it. It was just before Surging Sparks. And I think there is a lot of value to be gained out of Stellar Crown, especially long term. Now, it is still very much in a reprint window, which means there will be more printed. But if you're comfortable holding on to it for a long time, I think Stellar Crown is a good place to look. If you want to see what's in Journey Together, the new set coming out in March, this video, I did a deep dive on all the cards we know about so far. It's pretty well edited. I did put a lot of work into it, so I'd appreciate it if you check that out. Be sure to subscribe. We're at 580. I'd really like to get us to 1,000. We're on the road. 6 months in. I appreciate you guys hanging out, watching the videos. I'll see you guys next time.